already done. Yep. Yep. Perfect. Excellent. Very good. Wonderful. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Very good. Ah. There we go. Perfect. Very good. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's doing quite well. Welcome to today's stream. Welcome. Hope everyone's doing quite well. I'll just take a second to warm up for a second and let people come in if they want to, so... Yeah, we started a little bit late, unfortunately, today. Just... pretty tired today. Yesterday, did a lot of treats for me. And, even, you know, it was evening time when we did it, but it was still very hot out. And, yesterday was busy. So... yeah, I had to last night off, I just fell asleep. So... I apologize for no communication on that. My fault there, so... Been busy, and keeping up housework stuff, and I think I'm hopefully making progress, I'm not sure. But, yeah, and it took me a second to, decided what to do today, because I was like, oh, I want to do Mechabellum. It's like, am I up for Mechabellum? I do want to play it, but I think I'm a little bit too tired for it right now. Maybe I still should play and give it a shot after. I'm not sure how long we'll stream today, but we'll see. So, yeah, it's kind of how yesterday went and today went. Just been busy and trying to get stuff done. But yeah, hopefully everyone's doing quite well. Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone who came in. As usual, my throat's messing with me, and I feel like I'm about to die, but it's fine. But yeah, allergies are always quite fun. I think it's also because, yeah, again, a lot of pollen out. And also was cutting up or trimming a plum tree, so of course there was, you know, you have the fronds, and then you have the area right below it where it's very nasty with all built up stuff around it, and yeah, I was covered in an absolute mess after we were done, so I think I may get a little bit stuffed up because of that. I'm not really sure. Okay, so yeah, welcome everyone, welcome, welcome. Hopefully everyone's doing quite well. Welcome to today's stream. To everyone who's popped in. Doing some of this today just to kind of relax, and we're just gonna kind of go from there, so not much to really say. We'll do a run, and then maybe something else after, but I'm not sure. But yeah, hopefully everyone's doing quite well, and yeah, welcome everyone. Welcome, welcome. Mushroom. I don't know what to start off with. I do funny science. I do funny science. Actually, I really do like Bogworm. Wouldn't mind Bogworm. But yeah, just earlier today, I was just like, oh, maybe I want to do Mechabellum. Just and I just sat here for like 10 minutes. It's like, yeah, I don't think I have energy for it right now, unfortunately, or I'm not aware enough. I'm really exhausted, so I'll be completely honest. I can try Bogworm. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah. No reason not to give it a shot. Yeah, I do apologize for the schedule. Just it's been we got pretty good stuff overall. Not bad. But yeah, we've just been back and forth on a lot of stuff, unfortunately. So it's a shame. Type in damage shield. Plenty of corruption, man. Alright, do we get? Draw one. And well, I mean, we have blights, we have minions, and we have spells, so, like, it's not that bad. I think boss luggage is always just too good. Okay, we'll try Devour, actually, because I think this could be really good. Gain 1 Devour permanently, sure, why not? Let's shuffle constantly, why not? Just, sure. There you go. Notice I was able to shuffle a little bit more. There's the big man. There we go. There we go, just constantly shuffle. Just need to constantly scale. Okay, so we lose if we do that, so... Unfortunately, I can't shuffle. Hold on. Ah, there we go. That works. Excellent. Honestly, that is working pretty well. Not bad. Hold on. Shift. I mean, well, it's not bad. It helps scale faster. I mean, yeah, honestly, scaling faster is probably better. Honestly, yeah, I'll take a Wind Blade, honestly. I don't mind that. Ooh, that's good. These are all good. That's not bad. But I think this is better, because you get Trample, and Trample's good. Trample's really good. One might Reanimate, but I think getting this is just too good to pass up. Okay. So, our spells aren't that bad. We have very good backline. We have very good pull. Like, honestly, it just is not a bad deck. these two are going to help out a lot. What do I care about more, honestly? Merchant of Steel? I mean, if I get the Avenger buffed up, if I give him Titanite, for example, just that alone will make him so much better. Problem is, if I don't get what I want, it's gonna be a little bit iffy. Because then the money will be a little bit weird to split up. Spells are always good, because on average, spells will be better, because I'll get better stuff overall, but this is more of a high roll, because if I get the Avenger of Titanite, he's just never gonna die, and he's just gonna be an absolute menace. Because he has that massive HP pool already, and doubling that up and then possibly adding a lot more HP on top of that, just so strong. Funny thing is, the best thing to do is get small stone, large stone, and then a Titanite, because then I'll buff his health up by a lot, buff his damage up by a lot, and then his health will be doubled essentially. So it's gonna be really strong. Banish is good. But again, the problem is, it's like, is it worth the cost? I'm not really sure if it is or not. Okay, well, the problem is just deciding which is better. Go for it. Yeah, I mean, not bad, just not really a good either. Yeah, we rolled. Low rolled indeed. Oh, there we go. Yeah, subject alpha's good. Oh, he already has quick. Okay. There we go. Problem solved. Okay, so if we spend, we'll have less than 100, so I think it's best if we just remove a card from our deck and just go from there. Hero and the spear guys. Oh, do I care about reanimate on anyone here? Not really. Yeah. Yeah. Because we do have that there, so remove your card from your deck. Yeah. Just save money. That's fine. If we draw one, that's fine. We have more enough to... Yeah. Okay. Oh. As money. There we go. Yeah, she'll die in that case, okay. There we go. Yeah, already this is very strong, and there we go. Very nice. Honestly, that's pretty good. Okay, Calcite Ember. Get rid of that. That's good. Very good. Yeah, that's scaling damage already pretty good. Already it's pretty nice. Let's see here. Melee weakness. I already got 2 of those, and I don't think I need more. A 5-hour. Yeah. Yeah. Cleave is also just not really what I want. I mean, to be fair, having someone just to throw around can be half decent. Yeah, having someone just to throw around and be a meat shield isn't that bad. And also giving him unstable too, and you know, reanimate's always quite nice. So having him as like a meat shield isn't the worst. Also, Potion Kit isn't that bad either, because that does give me value. And over long periods of time, you know, that could realistically give me reanimate, all that good stuff. Or healing from regen. Do I care for like having a meat shield guy just kind of wander around? He's free, you know, he is free, basically. I would give him, if I give him Endless, that actually would be pretty solid as like a meat shield. Or he'll be very good against Sarah. And just having him just absorb hits isn't the worst. Problem with Endless though, he's gonna clog up everything, but I'm hoping we'll be able to draw enough, so it'll be fine. Pushing Kit's a little bit meh sometimes, but I'll go with Assistant. Okay, here's the question. Do I want to try and... There's one room that the Zephyr room, where every time someone attacks, they shuffle the room. I can try and go for that, or I can try and go for the Devour thing. Our room. Or I can try and do Merchant of Steel again. I'll probably go this way, just because this seems better. Merchant Arms, though, there's 2 things I care about in particular. I think it's just 2. Because there's the Zephyr room, and then there's the other weapon. To be fair, I think the other, I do think the, so, yeah, Everlasting White and then, the room. Yeah, these 2 are good. It is actually free, though. That seems pretty good, because Advance on Strike. Problem is that it'll force her in the front. When this guy wants to be in the front, it's gonna be weird. Also, there's this thing of Blood-Soaked Arena. Honestly, even Combustion Suit isn't the worst, because that applies on Stable 5. Like, that does help. Over long fights, that basically will do very good. Like, against Titans, that does reduce their max HP, basically. And it's a very good way to deal with entropy, even if it's not the most efficient. Promise decisions. Like, I could try and get Titanite again, and if I do, we're able to duplicate, and that'll be very good. I don't think we can bet on that, though, so that's the problem. I just don't think we can bet on getting what we want. I think this is probably a better option overall. We need stuff anyways. We get here. Hulking Mass. Oh, he is a frontliner. Problem is I don't really have the best to reanimate for him either. That's a problem. We can get a second test subject alpha. Problem is though is that do we really need him? Because assuming this guy is buffed up, which we will make sure he's buffed up at some point, we should be fine. I don't care. I don't know about Hulking Mass because like how big is he? He's 3. He's the same as Shield Steward. Yeah, he's basically better because that armor counts, and there's no way he can pierce the armor. So he's basically just a way better Steward. But he also costs 2 instead of 1. I need a front line. I can't rely completely on just... Yeah, I can't perfectly rely on stuff working out. Problem is that's also going to be very annoying to deal with because because they're going for a lot of movement shenanigans. I'm not sure how we're going to do against. Yeah, we're doing a lot of movement shenanigans. We're not really doing much for reanimate. I guess we'll. Like, is it worth even trying to keep these guys, or is it just dead weight? Because if I don't use them, then they're just dead weight. Because they're twice as expensive as a Steward, and I mean I can get him down if we do one energy upgrade, then we'll be able to play him no problem. Like a beefy, I guess he's fine as a frontliner. Not best, but fine. Well, I mean, there we go. You know, if I ever want to just buff the crap out of this guy, he'll be tanky. Shame I didn't get, to be fair though, it's like, that wasn't bad. 40 damage per sweep though is pretty solid. Honestly, just doing this does solve a lot of problems. And if we get him any upgrades on the bottom, him duplicating is actually very strong, because then he'll just be an absolute menace. Because yeah, quick sweep, multi strike 1, 20 damage, 60 health. That is a very strong break point for a lot of stuff. I think we take this, because honestly, that's a very strong break point. There's very few things that will actually win against him outright. He will basically, as long as you put him on the bottom floor, he will always crush 99% of backlines. The only thing that I think he'll actually, something that'll actually survive Backwine is the Ascended Healer guy, which is a little bit rough, but I'm pretty sure with a little bit of nudging any one way, we can very easily top that, so I don't think that's actually that big of a deal. And with like 60 health, he's now very tough. Yeah, screw it, why not? Now, here's the second plan. We could try and reroll, and we could try and draw a Titanite out. We get Titanite on this guy here, Avenger. He's just not gonna die ever. Yeah, this guy will kill most backlines. We have some really good potential here. Just unfortunately, it's based on random chance, so that's really unfortunate. Okay. Hour 6. Hour 8. That's not a 6. How do I got a 6 from that? I have no. Oh, 26. That's why. I'm going nuts. Ah, shoot. I mean, giving this guy will. Honestly, doing something like this and reducing his size to 1 unironically makes him a pretty good bulwark. And honestly, if I do get Endless on him, he's not the worst Endless guy to have, because that... If we have any reanimate support, which we kind of do, he will basically be a very good frontliner. Because he'll just basically just sit there and just take hits, and it's... Honestly, Titanite also is pretty good, because he has way more health overall, technically. Problem is then we can't reroll. I wish we can. If I reroll for Titanite, we'll basically have a very strong front line. Like Titanite with this guy will basically just be perfect. Titanite and Duality honestly are very good. Because then melee weakness 2. That does 60 damage per hit, and Fel will do a lot. So. Where are we going to see the next steel guy? Our next steel will be right before him. Hour 8. Reroll. Bingo. I am lucky. Honestly, like, which is better technically? No, I want this guy to survive. He's much more higher value. Okay, that was very lucky. That was very lucky. Avenger, very lucky. Oh, this is weird. Oh, Jimby. 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 That's good from good, but I think Valor stacking will do a lot better. Calcified Ember is not bad. Converts an X-Faded Ember after not playing it once. Nothing bad, but I think Shikatsu is so good. Because he just starts, like, makes him a lot easier, makes him a lot easier, and makes him a lot easier. Yeah, having Mute is such a good one. Because it just allows you to have a few turns to start up for bosses, and it's great. And having a few startup turns for bosses is wonderful, because you just need to set up just a little bit, and then you're fine. So, just having a little bit of leeway is amazing. And this is the, Rage on Siphon, so it's fine. Oh, big man. There we go. There we go. There we go. Valor, that's fine. He just takes 4 damage. That's fine. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's a little sketchy. Okay, he will still lose. That's good. I want him to lose. There we go. Very good. Stack that Valor. Okay, so we can't. Okay. We can't push it that much. Okay. Okay, so we're fine still. That's good. Don't take damage. Give him a little health. Nice. Pretty good. High damage. I mean, getting a unit for free isn't that bad. Like, drawing cards is never bad. Problem is we don't really have a good way to just spawn dudes. We only do it once, too, so it's not... I mean, Dream is obviously getting as subject alpha, obviously. Yeah, obviously the big draw is type subject alpha, but there's so much stuff here that can pop up, it's still not even worth it. Combustion Suit is always good because that... Eventually I think the Windblade will fall off. Or I could actually fuse them together, technically. I could fuse them together and put them to Fel so that they're just both together. And, yeah. To be fair, I'm not sure, maybe... No, the Twisted Back's probably better for this guy because he sweeps and everything, so... I think fusing these two together at some point will be really good. My problem is, like, this is not bad if we're going to shift. I doesn't even say, okay. I don't remember how many spouts we have, but I think top is still pretty closed off. I mean, like, having this guy in the back as we shift everything around isn't the worst, but is there a better shift tech? Let's see here. Yeah, shift pipe. Well, there we go. Yeah, if you want to use something, that's probably it. Or this armor, yeah. Out of 3, I think that's probably the worst out of all of them. To be fair, these are actually good. Yeah, just rarity difference. Do I care for another hulking mass? I mean, like... I mean, he is a toughie. Probably kind of need him to be, but wouldn't it be better actually if we... Well, we can't really duplicate him, honestly. That's kind of a problem. We really can't. I mean, we can duplicate another, yeah. Also, we don't have enough money for any of this either, so yeah, it's obviously the right path. Like, we need to start getting rid of some of the shield stewards, obviously, and all that. And maybe the mixes, honestly, technically. Shift, quick sweep, shit. I mean, the problem is if... Problem is it's advance, and advance is... Yeah, move to the front. So we can't shift the 2 behind constantly back and forth while the front guy remains untouched. So we can't do a funny shift move and just be silly. I think we honestly may just do a hulking mass to skip front line, and then energy. Yeah, obviously we can't pay for any of this, so obviously this. Really? It does a stat boost. To be fair, 20. It does give her way double the health. I think maybe this is better because say I am hoping that we'll maybe get 2 Valor permanently, so we'll see. But try and go to 3 on that, but I'm not betting too much. Oh, double stack, that's good. Ooh. The problem is we can't use these as much as before, but that's good. Of course, we get the ones I don't really care for too much, but yeah, okay. Again, unstable 50 is really strong, because that's, again, a 50 damage hit. And if we get that 1 relic, it would be 100, which, not bad. To be fair, I think damage is not going to be our biggest thing. It's mostly just controlling crowds. Okay, that's 85, that's 75. With 160. We have 90. 90. When's the next magic? Oh, we could get it right. Oh, perfect, actually. It's not bad. Hope those are good, though. I mean, doubling up the, big hit is never bad. To be fair, I don't think we'll be worrying too much about AoE because of test subject alphas, but I do think just, yeah. Honestly, I think maybe just reducing the cost won't be the worst either. But honestly, yeah, we don't really, like, we're probably gonna duplicate test subject alpha. Like, I think we just need to thin the deck, honestly. Like, the more we do, the better. So give her the second Spear Steward, probably. Maybe one of the secret ingredients. This double stack is a bit. It's pretty good. Because being able to dump 50 damage like that is very strong. It is very strong. If a unit's HP is less than or equal to the stack's unstable at the end of the turn, they just die. it's good. And honestly, just having that just kill stuff way faster helps a lot. Like these two here is gonna hold the line no matter what. That's a guarantee. Honestly, just getting Twisted Assistant and then stuff in the front, I think honestly is not bad. Again, Explosive Reaction is very strong, because that basically doubles it. Because that Unstable is very strong, doubling up, because it's basically reducing max HP while also giving a possible AoE. And that AoE is very strong, because like 50 HP, that is more than enough to actually reliably kill the mage guys. Of course, they'll buff them once, but worst part is I'm not sure if I should try and save up for more or not. We'll take this, and we have to get rid of our Spear Steward. Like, he's clogging the deck. Honestly, maybe saving one of these just to have is not the worst. Putting Permafrost on it isn't that bad. I don't really want to put I really don't want to put Consume on there because I mean technically we could put Consume on this so that we get it for free and just gets out of the deck faster. So that does fit the deck. I do think we'll duplicate this, because yeah. Getting more guys on the field seems to be our main issue. With all this damage, they will kill small stuff, so I feel relatively comfortable dealing with that. Upgrade just upgrade a spell with magic power. I'm also considering just removing parts of the deck too, just again taking stuff out. Again, so we're gonna probably go here. And probably here. Honestly, maybe here, because it depends. Just, problem is just that I mean, we could get a very good artifact. There's some artifacts that are very good. Hey, hold on, is there any good banish stuff I just am missing? No unit gains value. I'm not sure that counts, technically. Shift is very good. Okay, I mean, it's not that bad. Problem is, we're only going to get a 1, and it's also going to be balanced between a bunch of other stuff we may not want either. That is tempting. I was guessing maybe just filling the deck is probably what we want. So what we can do is just remove our Shield Steward. We could also just again put Frostbite Nest so that if we ever need a Frostbite, we can just smack it down. It also removes a card from the draw pile, which until we need to use it is actually pretty solid. As far as I know, there isn't a max hand size. Well, obviously just 10, so yeah. Again, we can also just remove another card from deck. Because yeah, we... Trinkets. Yeah, we only draw 5 per turn, so just, again, removing a card does help. It is getting pretty expensive, though. Honestly, I wish I had Void Armament, because then I'll be able to throw stuff off for free, basically. Anyway. Dude, I'm getting mixed up on stuff because I'm trying to sync the stuff a little bit too much. Yeah, honestly, just probably removing Shield Steward's probably best, just free up space. Yeah. Alright, next place. Yeah, we should be fine. We'll be fine. Okay, what we could do technically is put Combustion Seed on this guy, and that'll help a lot. To be fair, actually I prefer if we get the Rage on this guy technically. Yeah, already, 42. Not bad. Also 33 is very strong. Do I want to try and stack more? There we go. We'll do that, and then we'll start cycling. There we go. Actually, we'll reset. Actually, I could have made that a little bit more efficient, and for a run like this, I actually do care about that. Okay, we're just gonna just spawn that stuff. Yeah, right there. Just. There we go. Thankfully, just drawing my entire deck like this is very good. Alright, in that case, then we'll just do that, because that's all we need to do. good. Okay, he just obliterates everything now. You shuffle constantly. Oh, yeah, middle actually isn't gaining any space at all. Shouldn't shoot. There we go. Oh, there we go. Nice. Oh, shoot, yeah, this guy's actually a little bit too strong. Ah, I think, yeah, I didn't apply multi-strike. Plus, this guy probably wins anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, honestly, we have a very strong... Yeah, that's gonna scale insanely fast anyways. Okay, I wish I got a little bit more out of that, but that's fine. Nice thing is we can do something like this, and this guy will just never die, so... Yeah, there we go. Larry Reanimates gets 40 armor, so... And honestly, this guy alone will just shred. Problem is that our deck is very fine-tuned for what it is, and these guys don't have much HP anyway, so I mean, this guy, Avenger, isn't bad. Giving him a little bit of a buff isn't that bad. So, deal damage equal to... I mean, it's also very expensive, and just... I don't think it's... I mean, like, giving this guy, you know, extra 40 damage every single time isn't that bad. Because then basically he'll just annihilate a lot of stuff. Like, we're going very equipment heavy, which is going to be a little bit weird because we don't have the best... I mean, getting some relics to help with the equipment won't be that bad. Merchant of Magic. The problem is we just... I mean, there's some stuff here that can work, but the thing is, like, it's not the most reliable. I mean, technically this tried... Also, there's a few trinkets could actually be a big deal. Problem is, though, it's just like... Is it worth it? That's the real question. Like, getting the one that, like, draw equipment, make it cost 0. That's a big deal. It saves a lot of energy, it draws one from the deck immediately, which spins it faster. But... And honestly, just... I think we will take it. Of course you show up. Horrified is good. It is very good. think it's not worth it. We're going to separate too many things and we can't focus on that much stuff. This is not worth it anymore in that case. This is probably way better. Alright. Well, there's this thing we wanted. Everlasting Lights. Yeah. Alright, time to make this somehow work. I mean, getting a free secret ingredient, honestly, just isn't the worst. Help in the deck. Yeah. Reroll. Good, good. Honestly, spell chaining Just Cause may honestly be pretty solid. Because basically what we're going to do is stack up so much Valor it becomes actually absurd. I mean, it's basically, it gives it for free, and plus we basically get 2 uses out of it, which means we double the use out of it. This thing actually matters a lot. Probably isn't the most efficient, but I believe in it. Okay, we'll save money. Yeah, we'll save money for next place, obviously. You! What horrors await me here? Okay, that's a name. What's up? Ah. Box. That's actually very good. Okay, what do we want to get rid of? I like how we just... It's like, what do we want to get rid of? So... Yeah, I think we can get rid of... Maybe get rid of 2 secret ingredients. And get rid of 1 Just Cause. Just to thin the deck down faster is probably just outright better. Because what we can do is just get rid of 1 of those. Or to be fair, we can just put the Just Cause and the secret ingredient in... To be fair, I would actually prefer just thinning the deck. Like, what's actually a better option here? Oh, I can redo it, technically. Nice. Okay, I can actually redo it. So what's technically better here? I know there's a chance I could, like... I think it'll be better if we just reduce the amount of cards in deck in general, honestly. But we could also do this, where we could just put these 2 that cost 0 and then 1 of these in the box, so that we still have the same amount of cards technically, but at the start, when we're setting everything up, we do have a bit more of a draw, or efficiency overall in terms of drawing. what we want. Or we could just get rid of, again, 2 secret ingredients, or actually maybe even 3, technically. To be fair, also, getting these to help against Dominion isn't the worst. So we can get rid of 2 of these, and then 1 Just Cause, just to thin the deck very, very much as possible. But we also could just get rid of 1 of the challenges, because to be fair, we don't really need the challenge, really. Like, we don't need 2 of them. Like, I mean, they're not bad, but the thing is we have so much sweep that, I mean, to be fair, we can do a lot of heavy damage, but it's like... Maybe just removing 1 challenges, one and then 2 secret ingredients, just to thin the deck. So noticing we're focusing mostly on Just Cause's buff up fell, so we don't really need to worry about. Yeah. Yeah, we can give her 2 secret ingredients and 1 challenge, and then we get more high concentration of cards I need. Yeah, it seems like the best option, because then we're able to do this, and then we do that. Again, the problem is we may... I could keep those. The problem is we don't have a very good discard. I mean, we can save, like, we reduce our deck size by a lot anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. It costs 0. So, we save money and then come up here and then make a decision. Yeah, it seems like the right choice. No, wasting money here. Kind skin 4. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, play this just to get out of hand. Oh, Rage, not bad. Play that. I want to give him that rage one, so that's a bit unfortunate. Can be actually efficient now. We could apply this to him and then go from there. Again, no, I actually want rage on this guy. How do I don't actually want rage on this guy? Yeah, I guess to be fair though, we're gonna buff the top area a lot, so it's not that big of a deal. Windblade. There we go. There we go, save a little bit of health for that guy. Might as well, I guess. There we go. Play that. Shuffle. 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 Not really what I wanted, but there we go. Yeah, honestly, not the best. Okay, so let's reset that. This guy is a little bit spooky, but I feel like okay, good, he's dead. He is dead. Very good. Very nice. Again, these two are very strong, so yeah. Works out. Ah, there's that room. Okay, so question, does that actually help? Because, here's the question, she attacks twice. If she's already in the front, doesn't she... Yeah, that's kind of a problem. Plus, how it's going to go is that she goes in front, and then he attacks, he moves forward, technically. She moves forward, then they hit her. No, actually, yeah, no, they attack, guy gets hit first, he attacks, he goes in front, even though he already is. She goes in front, then they hit her, so that's kind of a problem. Probably the only reason I think I can be able to really make it work is if I have two of the same guy in back, like back and front. Where guy in front attacks, that's fine. Her in middle attacks, that's fine. Guy in the back attacks is fine. I think if I can make that work, it'll be very strong, but it'll be very interesting. None of these are good. I mean, I can't actually make it work, technically. Because I just need to buff him up once and I duplicate him, and then ba bing ba boom, there we go. Although I do want to go, again, just that's kind of a problem though, just... This is like the best, I want this option, but this is probably the right option. So I'm able to actually get some stuff done. Honestly, that's not bad, because that reducing his size to 1 means I can actually mess around with stuff a bit. Honestly, giving this guy reanimate 1 just is not bad. To be fair, technically I would prefer giving him duality. Yeah, giving this guy reanimate's always very good. Honestly, just again, doing something like this, where I'm usually able to get 2 of them on and someone else on, is not bad, because she takes up how much space? 3, right? But she takes up 2. So yeah, as long as you have 1 slot added, we can always get 2 guys in there, that's fine. So the question is, do I want to try and get someone else in there to really make it even better? That's the real question. Honestly, giving Endless and reanimate 1 to the hulking mass is probably the best. I think this is the right option, because then we'll try and get a 4th person in there, and then it'll really help. Question, do I want this guy... First off, I think giving this guy reanimate is always good. Now, do I care about this guy here? Thing is, I want these guys to live, and if I'm able to resummon them again, it's actually pretty solid. I can remove another card from deck. I can remove the last steward, but that is a costly amount of money. To reroll. But where am I going next? I'm probably... Arms. Arms. Arms is pretty good. But I think I have enough equipment, but to be fair, also just getting... Alcove may be good. Get some stuff, if I do get it, it'll be very good. I also want to save money for the trinkets still. Magic, arms. Clutter adds character. Wonderful, it's a hoarder. Okay. Obviously, we're gonna do this. We have a very high cost deck, though. Like, we definitely need more energy. Like, the more energy we can get, the better. Yeah, honestly, if we're just able to get stuff down faster, that's better. Honestly, it's very worth. Valor's not like Valor 8's not bad, but not really what I care for. I could reroll. Honestly, these two guys are just gonna annihilate stuff because like they're just never gonna die. Honestly, just getting Overworked Assistant there too could be actually pretty good. He's a cheap guy. I don't know very much else to place him, so yeah. I don't know what else I can really afford to put on, like... Yeah, I guess we'll just do it. Like, there's not really much else I can buy, and I can't really justify it. Spell Shield doesn't really matter, because our main damage is the Unstable anyway, so who cares? I don't know, my 5 damage is blocked. This thing I have, like, a bunch of other stuff to throw at him. Alright, what do we have here? Okay, throw him there, that's very important to have. Yeah, we may take a little bit of damage, but honestly that's kind of fine. Very good. He's a little guy. Hey Billy Throttle, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Nice to see you again. I've returned from a much busy week. Finally back streaming again. But yeah, hope you're doing well. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Just kind of just vibing right now with some stuff. Okay. I see you got some C10 tangles. Yeah, first one was, I forgot the first one. Yeah, I got, the original one I did, and then I got the second one, which was, a Stygian and, Mushroom. Would spent, 40 minutes trying to wind up, I think it was 40 stacks of spell weakness on Entropy. I spent like 40 minutes waiting on that to wind up perfectly, and I managed to make a win, so hey, that's cool. And yeah, currently right now we're just trying to do a Valor build. Might as well burn that. Oh, Rage, that's good. Also, yeah, we put him here, and then now cycle the deck. Or what, floor very well. Okay, hold on, I can redo that a little bit better. But yeah, unfortunately I had a bad case of mitosis cap spawning when I didn't need it to. Okay, hold on. Okay, we'll do this again. Okay. I'm a little bit worried this guy will die a little bit too fast. Yeah, this already is very strong. Oh, good. This guy's gonna wail on everything. It'll be great. Oh, perfect. Good. So now she's safe. I don't want to actually put this on too early because I want him to actually live a little bit longer, technically. So okay, so how this is gonna work? He hits, he attacks, she attacks twice, he goes forward. Okay, that's actually working pretty well, actually. Wow. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, we just kill everything down here. Good. Good. As it should. I think it may be better for her to be in the front, because then if he hits twice, then everyone else goes behind her. Or else it's gonna be really weird to reshuffle, which, yeah. Okay, I think it's better if we do it that way then. There we go. That works. Oh, perfect. There we go. Reshuffle, combustion suit. Yeah, this guy's gonna annihilate everything, I think. Honestly, I do want him to actually try and get to the top so he lives longer. I'm actually trying to cripple myself so that I get more value. My goodness. That's kind of just to show how good this deck is actually doing. Somehow. Okay. I mean, might as well get that. Damage shield, sure. Okay, he's just gonna die, I think. I guess we'll do this to get... Will it backfire? No one knows. There we go. There we go. That magic box. Honestly, again, I just don't really want to... not investing much, because I don't really want to... yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, he's just dead. Oh, okay. Yeah, even... this guy's just strong. He is really strong. Yeah, okay, I guess honestly there's not much I can really do. Man's dead. Yeah, I feel like once we get the Titan fight set up, I think we'll absolutely wallop it, honestly. I really don't think of any way that can really mess with us. I mean, honestly, scrap for parts isn't that bad, because it allows us to basically spawn a guy for free. Honestly, yeah, I think just giving something to pull out of deck is actually very strong. Alright. Question, do I want even more energy or do I want to try and draw? We draw 5 and... I mean, again, the thing with energy is that if we play more guys at the start, that does thin the deck by quite a bit. And then we also get more energy overall just to play stuff more, which, since we have a very high cost deck, actually isn't that big of a deal. And honestly, we can probably use both these together, so we can actually reduce the cost of this deck by quite a bit. So I think just getting more energy is probably best, just so we're able to play stuff faster. Because the more we play, the better overall we're going to be, because we don't have to wait on other bits to filter in. Yeah. be weird, but it's gonna be interesting. Because we have to shove everything on the board and before we die. Alright. I mean, honestly, a Merchant Arms fusing stuff together is probably for the best. Use Combustion and Everlasting White with Fel. He will basically never... She'll just annihilate stuff. Unstable will chip away at max health no matter what. Everlasting White will basically buffer to no end. And get these two guys to survive longer. And we have a bunch of little guys just to throw at the pyre just to die hideously. Magic is honestly not that big of a deal, because again, we have so much energy that cost-wise, and also energy, like, again, it's mostly just plain stuff. Yeah. Alright. Oh, interesting. At Valor 75, gain 50 strike 1. Convenient. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Alright. Alright. Yeah. This is starting to lose some of its value, so we're gonna fuse both these together. So yeah, Valor 1, Resolve, Trigger Shift. Not bad. But we're gonna combine these two. Yeah. Unfortunately, actually helps a lot. That makes it so we're able to draw stuff faster, which is very good. Yeah, I need to basically just dump my deck as fast as possible. Just throw it. You throw it. Alright, that's as much as I want to pay right now until I'm absolutely sure what I want. So... yeah. Random event. Hopefully it won't be absolutely useless. It's you. I hate you. That's very good. This is very good for the... This is amazing for the, Titan fight. Yeah, that's good. Really good. Because I'm basically able to shut off Savagery and Entropy for, like, such a long time. Heal, even though it doesn't have much of use. I don't really care for much here. Again, I think we'll actually, in that case, then we will go for the magic. Because if I'm able to say, for example, if I'm able to dual cast and get rid of consume, then that will basically shut off only thing I'm scared of, which is Savagery somehow scaling and also just being a nuisance. Also, just being able to shut off bosses in general and just enemies in general just is so good. So. Honestly, yeah, it's probably, yeah, very good. Honestly, our deck is going to be so weird because we're going to play a lot of cards, so... Is there anything else I can really change? No, honestly, not really. I mean, that's not bad, but... To be fair, getting a second one just for the guy below is not bad. It's a middle guy. Because, this is going to Fel. That's going to either get destroyed or go somewhere else. That's going for a tanky guy. And, yeah. Honestly, just getting a second one just for a middle guy just to make everything way tankier isn't that bad. Sure. Alright, deck's pretty bulky, but I feel comfortable that we're able to dump it to a point where it doesn't really matter. And of course, that's you! Okay, this is gonna be a little bit sketchy, because... No, actually, we should be fine, because I think our damage on top is so high, it doesn't matter. This is the one times I feel actually comfortable saying we have a good chance of actually just straight winning. obviously play this first. Okay, get everyone up here immediately. There we go. Very nice. Okay. Alright, plans are being done. Ooh, actually, that's actually very good. Oh, perfect. There we go. Nice. Hell yeah. That's very good. And just like that, chat, we have managed to basically get all our guys down turn 2. Also, ad's about to start in about 5 seconds, so I'm probably gonna take a quick drink break. Yeah, that goes to Fel, basically. Okay, this guy's already going to do a lot of damage, which is good. That's good. And multi-attack 3 is very strong, so... Oh, yeah, that's 300 damage per pop, and that's against 3 attacks, so that's very strong. There's the outbreak. I'm thinking, like, how much do I want to try and grind this stuff out? Like, this is one of the few times where I'm actually a little bit concerned, so... There we go. That actually will chew into him quite a bit. There we go. That'll chew into him quite a bit. That'll be fine. That's going on right now, so... I'm just a little bit concerned about how far I want to push this, because... What are we dealing with here? It's basically just... This can get very bad very fast if stuff gets out of hand. However, my front line is durable enough where I feel like I'm relatively confident that I can just deal with stuff. And honestly, this Bogworm's growth, just being able to increase the space is so good. Actually, want water. So just this is basically just a free space upgrade. A little bit lopsided, but still pretty good. Technically a little bit better because it gives you a little bit of access overall. So it's honestly pretty good. Yeah, the main problem is just, again, just nerve-wracking. Alright, as should be done. Welcome back, everyone. Money. I mean, that's not bad, obviously. Yeah, damage is more than good enough. I get permafrost too. Actually, it's pretty solid. Okay, they all die. Excellent. Joy. There we go. Valor. There we go. Wait, hold on. I think I could have actually done it a little bit better. Because what I want to do is always encase her with 2 guys on each side, just to make sure that nothing gets sent, basically. There we go. Alright, cool. So. Oh, yeah, she just almost dies immediately. Would you look at that? Cool. Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, I have barely any fear. Yeah, she dies. She's dead. Alright, cool. I got 1 Valor extra because she shifted. Oh, because the guy died. That's very sad. The guy exploded and she got buffed from that. Honestly, Valor is not that bad. Problem is it's Valor on Sway, which is a little bit rough. Well, I mean, isn't that bad, because technically, if we put Valor on the bottom, then everyone gets very, very tanky very fast. I mean, it's extra stats on top of everything else, so it's good. Multi-body, consume, apply fragile, and spike stat unit. Curious. If this unit loses health, it dies. Well, I'm pretty sure that's what happens when you do die, chat. If you, in real life, when your HP goes to 0, you die. Who knew? Yeah, no. Alright. So. Question, how are we going to do this? Honestly, this is probably the right choice. We get Unstable Vortex, we can get through stuff fast. And honestly, maybe even... I do want to keep at least 1 secret ingredient, because if I do get sap, that will screw over stuff. Or I could just get rid of all of them, honestly. I could get rid of Shield Steward, actually. I could get rid of these 2. And then go from there. And then if I need more, I can just pull that out. Yeah, I feel like that can work. It's a shame, but honestly, I don't have much to regain. Hulking Masters are fine. It's gonna be the bomb guy, this is gonna be middle. And I'm gonna try and keep him alive some best I can. Yeah, bomb guy's gonna have the... Yeah. I'll keep this guy alive a lot better. This guy in the back, he'll have the other guy will have, okay. So, I need to actually, okay. So 2 together, go to Fel. Everlasting Light goes to the middle. And I can give the other stuff to the bottom, or this guy will go to the top. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Alright. Get rid of Shield Steward, we don't need him anymore, and, honestly, getting rid of Just Causes may be better, because we're not going to rely on that too much anymore. So honestly, just getting more sustain may just be better. Technically. Just getting more sustain may just be technically better, because that's all we need. Like, the Secret Ingredients are better for sustain. Like, we're not going to be grinding as much Just Causes anymore, at least in my opinion. Challenge is still good, just for extra damage. But, again, against Entropy and other stuff like that, that could be a big deal, so. Yeah, remove one of those. There. Got our costs and everything down again. Both of these are good. I don't think we're going to need to worry about that. We're going to have so much sweep, it doesn't matter, so that's fine. Good. Those are all very good. Hold over. I mean, Spell Chain isn't the worst. Being Spell Chain, Secret Ingredient isn't bad, because that basically gives us, like, 2. Not bad for value. Like, whatever, like, we're not gonna buy anything else, and we don't have much else to get rid of. Like, that's gonna be very minor overall. Like, we can't keep that up. But given how much damage we're doing overall, that's not gonna do much. Not bad, but not really what I need. So, I mean, I might as well just buff up, again, the start of... I am stupid. I am stupid. And none is really good. Still works. Still works out. Still works out technically. It's fine. I should have done. It's fine. Well, we're gonna do so much damage that I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. Should be just fine. I could give that a little extra boost, but yeah. I mean, yeah, giving that just consume doesn't reduce the cost. Yeah, it's not worth it then. Okay, there we go. At least we drew a lot of cards to start. That's a big thing. For you, no mechanics for you. No mechanics. That's why I like that so much. Okay. Good. reanimate. There we go. And we're gonna do this kind of bomb rage. Honestly, could give this to her. There's not much of. I mean, yeah, probably for the best if we actually do that. Yeah, given how much we're doing already, it's fine. There we go. Excellent. I didn't hear no bell. Actually, technically, I'm not sure I want to do that because I don't want her getting exposed at all. So, if it is a fight, I can still lose. So, 3, 3, 9. Okay, I still get him down here. Actually, it doesn't matter. Actually, no, we can do this, and then it's fine. Nice. Very good. Okay, they're all just gonna die immediately, so it doesn't matter, it's fine. Wow, they actually just, man, they just kill everything, don't they? Wowzers. Yeah, Valor, that's good. Reanimate 2. Very good. Reanimate 3. Very good. Nice. Permanent Valor 1. He is fine, so... Again, Mute is so strong. I might as well just dump them all in there, why not? Again, unstable doubling up damage is actually very strong. Yeah, he'll do 20 damage, but it's fine. Oh, he just dies. Funny. Alright, of course. Buff up again. Reanimate 5. Spike 6. Sure. And he doesn't die at all. Nice. He just can't lose, chat. The man just can't lose. The man just can't lose, chat. There you go. You get the funny stick. Go stab. I trust you to stab. Okay, good, we got that done. Yeah, Great Abyss. Let's go slap him. Why this run seems very weird, but it works. Like, this is one of the few runs where I actually feel somewhat confident Titans won't be that bad. Because again, we can mute both of these guys, and by the time they get going again, Dominion will be almost dead. So, yeah, I feel actually really confident. Surprisingly. Of course, that's a great way to shove stuff in my face again when I, somehow mess it up. But we'll see how that goes. Again, just to gain as much stuff out of the deck as possible at the start is such a big deal. There we go, muted. Really? Okay, first off, get her that. That's fine. Burn of Valor. Yeah, he's gonna take a lot of damage really fast. There we go. That's all we need. Can't replay this yet. Yeah, I promise that would. deck hasn't... Like, after that, like, quick burst of stuff out, if stuff doesn't go my way, it's a little bit messy. I'm a little bit worried about that, though, actually. Honestly, it's kind of a shame that, yeah, I couldn't duplicate those guys, honestly. I already played him once. I don't think it'd be that big of a deal, but I think I could probably improved it by moving the guy up here and then letting this guy just clear house, because he'll always be able to survive Entropy's hit no matter what. So, I think I just made the wrong choice there, unfortunately, which is a shame. This guy's gonna die, but I honestly don't think it's that big of a deal. Yeah, they're just all gonna die in a second, which is gonna be great. Just lost a real one, and oh, now this guy pops up. Okay, of course. Yeah, we're scaling damage so fast, doesn't matter, honestly. It really doesn't. The entropy's already at 1. Good. Yeah, we're already scaling way faster than they can ever kill us. Again, yeah, just... Yeah, when he whoops the floor, it gains multi-strike. Yeah. I really don't want him doing that. I guess let's throw it on him because we don't have anything else really to do. There we go, reanimate. Good. So, yeah, as expected, the guy not on the battlefield is taking the longest to kill. Okay, in that case, then we're fine. Look, we win. Sure, play. There we go. We win! Hooray. Very nice. Yeah, that was actually, again, just, these two helped a lot. And just, like, being able to simply just draw just helped a lot. Yeah, we got it done. Let's go. Big hype. Game multi-strike. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if we got that, that's very strong. That's a very strong card. Pardon me, I swallowed that wrong. Almost choked my own water. Wonderful. Yeah, that's very strong. Didn't Master fell before? Weird. Alright, done. Alright, done. Not bad. Pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we got Stygian, Underwegian, Lazarus, and Lazarus banished. Yeah, I didn't get this not Titan win. I didn't even master that card though. That was shocking. I did master quite a bit already, so it's not bad. Doesn't really mean too much though. I was kind of hoping for shift triggers additional time because that could be really good. Hey Boom Tech, welcome back. How's the runs going? I'm going pretty well actually. We just won a I'm gonna find it here. We just won a banished Lazarus run. And it turns out the shift permanent Valorous stuff was actually pretty good. So yeah, we just did a one. Just did a run. I am tired. I said one instead of run. My goodness, I'm tired. Yeah, we just got it working. Actually, somehow the most confident I ever felt going into Titans, because it's not like this where I had to wind up for the spell weakness. Like the minion was the longest to take down because he simply wasn't on the floor. Like Entropy and Savagery, like once everything got going, just absolutely got mulched. So that was interesting. So yeah, that was interesting. We just kind of mulched them all. So what? Oh my goodness, what time is it? Okay, it's 1:30. Okay, it's not bad. Not too bad. Yeah, run went pretty well. And now to decide what to do next. So maybe Lazarus Legion's kind of just good, just for doing stuff. Yeah, hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. All that good stuff. But yeah, it took 2 hours, but I took it a little bit slow because I'm tired, so probably could have done it a little bit faster. To be fair though, I do think I need to kind of pull back a little bit on some stuff actually, which is a little bit of a shame actually. Yeah, it's almost 2 in the morning then. That does pose a problem. Yeah, that kind of does pose a problem then. Yeah, I do have to pull back on sweeping stuff, so I think unfortunately I may need to end the stream right now actually, because we started a little bit late too, so which is a shame. So really unfortunate because I'm pretty sure people, you know, popped in and it's like, oh, we're ending right now. So that's kind of thank you BoomTech for the follow. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, I do apologize everyone. Just yeah. Also, to be fair too, yesterday was a mess. I had to trim a palm tree with a basically a pole arm with a chainsaw at the end. So for you know, trimming trees. So I'm still pretty tired from that, and I think I'm a little bit stuffed up because a lot of crud came out of it because it's an old tree. So because you know, I have all the fronds at the top, and then you have the the palm tree area below it that's really nasty. So a lot of crud. But thank you again for the follow, and I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. Let's go see if we get a raid going real fast before we head off. Yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed the stream. I really appreciate them stopping by. So yeah, let's go find the raid before we head off. Okay, someone's doing Monster Train. Yeah, removing trees. It's trimming. It was removing trees. My goodness, it'll be a pain. Have a good rest of your night. You too. I really do appreciate you stopping by. Let's see again. Yeah, it was actually cutting down a tree. You would hear me riot. But yeah. Hopefully everyone enjoyed the stream. I really do appreciate them stopping by. And yeah, so of course there's Discord down below. That's where I announce streams. I'm trying to get back into a schedule while trying to get other stuff done. So schedule's a little bit wonky, but if you want to know when I announce streams, that's where to go. Just for scheduling purposes, but there's other places too if you want to go there. And of course, any support's greatly appreciated. And again, thank you for the follow. And yeah, hope you all enjoyed the stream, everyone. Just stopping by, and hope you all enjoy the stream. We'll see you guys next time, where that may be, and hope you stay safe and warm until then. I'll let you guys go. I'm tired. I'm stumbling over my words. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow I'll be back up into shape again, and hopefully I won't be stuffed up from the tree inflicting several ailments upon me. So yeah, and I do apologize for a little bit short stream today. Just stuff happened, so I'm going to try and cut back on my get more sleep. So either way, good rest of the night, everyone. Thank you for stopping by, and everyone, ciao. See you guys next time. Ciao.